Hello, and welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we solved the kidnapping case and killed the monster. Now I've got 11 days of free time.
But why?
And first thing I want to do is go to Academia.
Now, where was I?
Oh.
Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration?
I've been waiting.
I need the mage to rank 20 first? Ah, okay. Darn. I wanted to unlock that now. Alright then. Nothing new there. His fur's so soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. He licks it, and that's how.
Oh. You'll come again, won't? But why?
Alright, well, we might as well go and, hand in that Guptaros thing to the merchant lady.
Why?
What now?
Which means I need to go to map.
Why?
No, not that one. Yeah, okay.
But
All right then.
why?
There we go.
Where to?
Let's go. Oh, what a pity.
Got a minute? They really smashed each other to bits, didn't they?
If some praise the Lord.
Here we go.
Thank you, dear.
You.
What of the issue we discussed earlier?
Hmm.
Oh ho! And this would be the Brute's Horn. You can tell me the details inside. Come along.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
We fulfilled Brigida's request and were rewarded with special access and discounts in her Igniter shop. And more courage. So much courage.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
True, that doesn't sound so bad.
Have you made up your mind?
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
Dog?
You heard nothing just now, right?
Right.
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear?
Yeah. Wind is very dog-like today. I wonder if it's gonna rain cats and dogs later.
I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard.
Perhaps that storm that's happening in Martyra right now is headed this way.
If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
I can sense a hint of trust between all of the wariness Brigida feels towards me. Beneath, not between.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can now
She does have hidden depths.
study the merchant? Can now visit Lycone? Magic Association Igniter Shop in Grand Trad. Okay. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the merchant from Brigida. You can now study the merchant in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. I can now buy things from the Grand Trad's Igniter Shop due to the effects of proof of membership.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Back to the Martyra Tavern. Hello?
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate. I cannot afford petty. Well, an Elda with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks? I take it you don't sugarcoat things. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
Okay. That's quite the title, though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore. I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I would want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your tastes must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect all our own ingredients, and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen. We've only cooked like 2 or 3 times, Galaga.
Eh?
Indeed. I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 Reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you?
Lovely, that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish using local specialties? Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with a recipe that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
The Queen of Cuisine, heart. I need to prepare food that will satisfy the requester. The key to bringing cheer back to the people of Martyra is apparently mellow milk. Okay. Yeah. Sounds tough, but if we pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish that she'll be raving about for days. Okay.
I'm just incredulous.
Stroll around? Can I hang out with him since he seemed like he was wanting to do that?
What do you want to do?
And now to think about it, if I do hang out with Stroll, I'll get to rank...
What?
I'll go up a rank with him, won't I? Wrong button. Followers, there we go. Yeah, and at rank 3 he'll unlock the next warrior class, right? So can I go? No, okay. He's not interested in hanging out right now, then. It's Heisme? I don't think Heisme would have much to say given my current eloquence. Okay. No, wrong button. Okay, then maybe I can boost one of my things, then. See, I need definitely eloquence and imagination to go up. Which means I'm looking for those icons.
But why? Pardon? Thank you.
Are there no more bounties?
Take a look.
Now that the kidnappings are solved, I'd say life's gotten easier. If only by a smidge. Now then, any requests you'd like to take on? Oh, there are new ones. Alpha Rockworm Valmo, Monstrous Maneater. I need to slay an Alpha Rockworm Valmo in Maneater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martira. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square in Martira should have more details.
What do you think of this?
That's a bounty for an Alpha Rockworm Valmo. The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways from Martira. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
I see.
Miners reminds me of Grius. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same.
Hey!
Okay then, we're gonna help out, right, Protag? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. The monster is southwest of Martira, at a place known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Comero's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go and ask the Martira informant. Hate to put a reeve in their pocket, though.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
The Man-Eater in the Mine. I need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo in Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martira. The informant at the tavern and Thoroughfare Square in Martira should have more details.
Oh.
Okay. This must be the place, Man-Eater's Grotto. What a chilling name.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. Oh, and I've already accepted that one. Alright.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
Okay.
Are you having a laugh?
Coming all the way to give such a speech. Is there anything in that loveless head other than alcohol? What an absolute prat.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Okay.
Everyone listen! I am...
Oh. You have a face portrait. Listen up. When I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts. Really? And the spirits will flow from their casks, free for all. Okay, dude, chill out.
Oh, yeah?
Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done, but you can't pass up this chance. If I enter the debate here, my eloquence and my imagination should increase. Oh, perfect. If it goes well, you might even get some donations, so you want to give it a shot? Let's.
Huh?
Well, you got a problem with what I'm saying? Hey, wait, I know you. You're that chump who says he'll help anyone in need, aren't ya?
Ain't this interesting?
Well, sit your arse down and let a man who's truly fit to be king pluck those flowery ideas right out of your ears.
Everyone listen! I am...
Listen up, when I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from their casks free for all. Whether you're rich or you're poor, every sod can get pissed as pissed as the next. That's true equality. Then after loads of people migrate to our merry city, the tourists will start pouring in, lining all our pockets. Huzzah! Free booze! You've got my vote! All that just from free alcohol? Would that do anything to help a place like Martira, though? Loveless is playing to the crowd's pleasures. How should I appeal to them? You'll put taverns out of business.
Hang on.
If alcohol was free, the taverns would go out of business. That's unrealistic. Or you think this country would foot the bill on all the bar tabs? Did you catch that part? Whoa, Loveless was thinking that far ahead. He's smarter than I thought. It's still stupid. Like, sure, the king is rich, but he's not that rich. I'd love to support the candidate that came to save the town, but getting trounced by Loveless, of all people, hard to watch. Are you kidding? You hear that? I'm winning! Now run along, you little buzzkill. Are you kidding? That debate didn't go as well as we'd hoped.
Let's give it a shot.
But this is just the beginning. I think your eloquence and imagination improved a bit, too.
All right.
Did I lose because I chose the wrong option, or it's because my eloquence and imagination are low and therefore I lost? Like, if I reload and choose a different option, will I get a better outcome? After listening to the concerns of the people, I return to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of,
I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Martira, at a place known as the Imp's Den. That's a different location from where Heismay was. I think there's a connection to the kidnap... Words. Think there's a connection to the kidnappings in town? I don't believe so. Word is, the culprits in this case are a band of forced go-borns. I doubt they're the type to come into town to snatch people up. This is probably a conversation we were technically supposed to have before finishing the dungeon. Might be the work of the Go-Born King that has a bounty on it. Before the damage spreads, we ought to exterminate it.
all right then.
You know what? Well, I was gonna try this again, but it seems like a different candidate's here now.
Alright, folks, listen here.
I vow to create a kingdom where gauntlet runners are available to all. Lena Caden, at your service.
Oh, yeah?
Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Okay. Sure.
Ho there!
Oh, you're that kid with that weird gauntlet runner. Of course I remember you. I'm not worried about losing to some run-of-the-mill gauntlet runner, but yours really caught me off guard. I carry the name of my workshop on my shoulders, so I can't lose, whether it's a debate or any other type of contest. You're on.
Alright, folks, listen here.
When I become queen, I'll make sure everyone has a gauntlet runner. Not only would it make transportation safer, it'd create a bunch of ace jobs for everyone. Besides, isn't riding in a cool gauntlet runner something everybody dreams of? Caden Workshop has a great selection of them. Brilliant, I've always wanted to cruise about in a gauntlet runner. I heard Lena's family is famous for their gauntlet runner workshop. What would be a good option? Are you in the race to rule this country or just to sell your workshop runners? Yep, I'm selling runners alright, and I'm making this country a good deal. Ours are the best in the biz. She's right, with a gauntlet runner of my own, I could travel to other cities without concern for monsters. Lena's got some damn good confidence. That boy, on the other hand, he comes off as weak. What? Huh, why is everyone glaring at you? What? I'm gonna reload that. I saved beforehand. I'm gonna reload it.
Now then.
No, I don't care that my eloquence went up.
Why, that...
I'm gonna reload that. Okay, demand would overwhelm you.
But...
You can't promise everyone a gauntlet runner. Demand would be completely unrealistic.
Well, that's silly.
Oh, not at all. My family crafts the best gauntlet runners in the world, and we'd be there to support the other workshops. Interesting. She'd bring the whole industry under her wing. Sounds like it might actually work. Right? Protag lacks vision. Makes me think twice about supporting him. What? Okay. Let's see if this turns out exactly the same, or if this is different.
Wait.
Runners won't solve the Runners won't solve the issues discrimination and poverty cause.
No kidding.
That's true. Tribal discrimination really pisses me off. Like the daft fools who question my runner's performance just because I'm a UGF. Huh, isn't Lena agreeing with his argument? Lena probably just wants to sell gauntlet runners. Protag's talking dreams too, but they're a bit more grounded than hers. Haha! Aha! Haha! Bugger, why is everyone taking your side? Alright, so there is a right option.
I knew it!
You did great in the debate earlier. Seems like you even won over the other candidate. More importantly, you won over a lot of people. They even got a little something to show for their support. Perfect. This is the best outcome. This is the best timeline. And doesn't it feel like you improved your eloquence and imagination from this too?
Now then.
Ooh, more eloquence. Alright.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Alright. After listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to the others. Perfect. I need to push myself harder. Heisme comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. You know what? I think we're gonna do exactly that. Oh, over here in the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you've business with me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to a Yuji's stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. With my overflowing eloquence, I was able to convince Heisme of the significance of observing his training. Nice.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Well said. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If my reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. One more time. Let's try it one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well...
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide on what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going?
Then...
That seems enough for today. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
Oh.
I found some fine spirits for myself, and even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home.
Hold on.
Do you miss your hometown?
No.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminds me of my son. It has been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated? Alright, everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of the Yuji, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
Oh,
Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I have yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help. I'd like to help lay your son to rest.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours or any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you.
Let's do it.
Still, we can do it. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, Julie. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vows. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of morning. I can sense Heismay's heartache for his departed son, and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy.
Reduces
Are
the
you
mag
watching?
cost of studying the thief lineage. Displays the location of strong enemies on dungeon maps. Ooh.
My thanks.
You can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you will help me, though, and I dare say, tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
And that's it for this episode. I feel as though I didn't get much done. Well, anyway, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.